Well, hello, old friends, and welcome back to the channel. I'm going to make this one short and sweet, even though it deserves a lot of pomp and circumstance, because we are watching the penultimate episode of the entire series of Babylon 5. This, the 21st episode of the 5th and final season, Objects at Rest. I cannot wait to see how JMS ends this, and I also dread it because this has been an incredible experience, made even more incredible by all of you. The community of Babylon 5, you all are spirited, you have stood on this wall for decades. And friends, after I finish the final episode, I hope to be allowed to join you upon that wall to champion everything fantastic about this series. It means the world to me, friends. I can't wait to see how it ends, and I also don't want to see it end. Like and subscribe, Patreon link description, YouTube memberships, yada, yada, yada. That's all then. This is now. Now it's time to return to the stars of Babylon 5 for the second to last time with this, the 21st episode, Objects at Rest. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. And for the second to last time this series, away we go! Oh, I will miss you, Babylon 5.
You couldn't sleep either.
Not really. I hear Delenn came back from Minbar last night.
Yes. The new headquarters for the Alliance are just about finished. We can go anytime. Hard to believe it's been almost a year since you got here.
Where does the time go?
Saying the same thing.
And what's out there?
The Rim,
And beyond that?
the truth. When we leave for Minbar,
I won't be back.
I don't want any ceremonies, brass bands, or speeches. I just want to leave here quietly.
Before that, I wanted to thank you for bringing me in here. The first few days, I wasn't sure I really wanted the job, but...
It's been a hell of a year.
It's going to be hard to leave. I thought I was prepared for it, but now that the reality of it is here...
He's speaking for me in this moment. I think he's speaking for all of us.
And in case I don't get to say this later,
Thank you.
it's been good having you here. Knowing that this place is in good hands makes the leaving easier.
He's not there.
He's gone.
Ah. Well then, do you know when Jakar will return? He's not coming back. He left a few days ago.
Do you know where he went?
No, no one does. I think he wanted it that way.
But he sent for me on Narn. Said I should come as quickly as possible. Did he leave any message for me?
Oh, does he want him to guard Veer? He sent for him. Why?
Talon, message waiting from Ambassador Jakar. Do you wish to receive?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Greetings, Talon. I am leaving this message for you because it appears I must leave Babylon 5 sooner than I had intended.
Or is he making him ambassador?
Now that I am gone, someone else must speak for our people.
Yeah.
I would like for that person to be you.
That's a good pick. That's a good pick.
There is a hole in your mind.
What do you want?
No one here is exactly what he appears. It's the same.
Commander Sinclair?
I'm just going to be quiet and watch the opening, friends.
These orders have forced us to declare independence. Some people get out there and countersue their butts and do something.
Oh boy.
Why you might accept it is for you to decide. I can only tell you why I've offered it. I believe there is a time for enlightenment and a time for things to get done. I have become a distraction for our people. They require patience, direction, determination, and strength. I have provided a little, of the first two. Now you must provide the rest. You have always been sensible and level-headed. A rock that will never shift or break beneath the demands of our people. And you have been my friend. To focus on helping our world rebuild and strengthening ties with the Alliance, one must be both priest and warrior in equal measure. In recent months, I have become more priest than warrior. Perhaps now it is time for someone who is more warrior than priest.
I love that. That would a great way to do that.
When this message has finished, a copy will automatically be sent to Sheridan and the others. They will receive you as they would receive me. Serve our people. Reasonably, fairly, and with honor. The rest will attend to itself.
So, I've decided that you will be my
So great.
replacement here on Babylon 5.
Oh, we're getting everybody's replacement? Oh, great.
I think you're making my point for me. I've been bouncing around from one med lab to the other for 3 years.
Exactly.
You know it all.
You want to be chief of staff in a place like this, you have to be a generalist. And I need someone who is willing to fight for what she believes in.
She's fought you.
So, when do you leave for Earth?
Tonight, staff has been briefed. They're ready for you.
Well, what about Delenn? Her pregnancy is...
Well, I've done everything I can on my end. Her own doctors back home will take over when she gets there.
I assume you're at least going to say goodbye to President Sheridan before you leave?
Yeah, he's next on my list.
I hate and love this. Good choices all around here. Really strong choices. I sort of like that we just watched that. We didn't hear it. I sort of like that.
You didn't tell me you were coming.
It would have been considerably less of a surprise if I had. There was a break in training for personal time, and I decided to take mine here to help you move back home and ensure your safe arrival. I believe the humans call it a working holiday.
Huh.
Don't bother on my account.
No, it's no trouble at all. Just let me...
Oh, kid.
Squabble broke out over a visit to a brothel on Vermini 7. Apparently some of the Bakuri pilots in the area have been using it as a layover.
So to speak.
Great line.
And
I think that's as much information as I can handle, Tessa.
Yeah, he doesn't need any more.
So you can head out at your discretion. No problem.
Good. Thank you.
They have a good replacement staff. They really do.
Any reason why she's not going to Membar with you and Delenn? I would have thought you wanted your cabinet there alongside you.
Babylon 5 is a hot point for information. Garibaldi finally realized that he couldn't do his job living with Lisa on Mars.
Speaking of which, has anybody heard from Garibaldi lately?
I hope not.
No, but I'm sure he's keeping very busy.
Oh, we're actually going to see Mike? I thought he was going to be gone.
Sorry to keep you waiting. Please be seated.
Who do we have here? The new board of directors, or?
And at the suggestion of my wife, Lise, I have decided to take over the day-to-day operations of Edgar's Industries.
So why did you want to see us?
Because I asked for a list of company troublemakers. Now, all of you have been stuck in the same mid-level position in the same department because you have an attitude problem.
So we're fired. Is that it?
No.
Actually, more like promoted. I've decided that all of you are now on the board of directors of Edgar's Industries.
If you're going to argue with me.
One part of your job is to tell me if I've screwed up. Now, if you're right, you get a bonus. If you're wrong, I will eat you for lunch.
Love it. That is a perfect setup. Surround yourself with advisors who are willing to tell you that you effed up. Ah, stop. Goodbye, Doc.
The exact time of their departure is classified, but our sources report...
Off. Damn reporters. They're always 2 steps ahead of where they're supposed to be.
2 steps ahead of you guys, for sure. And that's not an insult. We've had reporter problems for a while.
I want to thank you for coming all the way out here, Lanier. It means a lot to her.
And to
both
me.
of us.
Yeah.
My training is almost complete. I should return to it as soon as possible.
Ah, of course, of course. Well, just so you understand, you're always welcome to stay with us when you're back home. It'd be nice to, see a familiar face from time to time.
So awkward between the two of them. They try. Whew.
ISN broke your travel plans a little while ago. You may want to say a few words.
I'm being quiet because I don't want to bawl. I hope everybody in here is part of the production.
One of the most difficult words for me was
goodbye.
Goodbye. There is no corresponding word for goodbye in Minbari. All our partings contain within them the possibility of meeting again. So you will excuse me if I do not say goodbye. Our souls are a part of this place, and we will pass this way again.
Oh, well said. Man, I do wish Susan could be here. I really do. I don't know how they would make it work, but that would have been something.
Yeah, I got tied up, some problems down in Brown Sector. You know, same old, but I didn't want to miss this.
Good old Brown Sector.
Hell, I'll probably still be here when they turn off the lights.
I don't doubt it.
You did a hell of a job, Zach. Should give him the motorcycle, man. I wish Garibaldi had left it for him.
Stand by to bring her about. Let's take one last look at the place. Match rotation.
Oh, awesome. No, damn. Oh, I love those shots of them pulling away from the forward glass.
Restless?
Shouldn't somebody be on the bridge?
We've got a coolant leak in the weapons system. Evacuate the area. I'm going to try and shut it down.
This is the guy that was John's second during the destruction of Centauri Prime. That Ranger.
Come on, fella, let's get you out of here. You shouldn't be here. We're going to seal up.
Oh, God.
Linear, hit the access panel. Lanier, hit the access panel. Lanier! Lanier!
Oh my God, kid, no. Lanier, you cannot do this, bud. Oh, that was a great move.
I can't.
To open it right in front of the glass. It's too late, kid. Oh, God, Lanier, what? He'll betray it.
Lanier, what happened? What happened?
Oh, kid. Oh, my God. Breaks my heart. Yeah, he's running. Oh, kid.
John told me what happened. We can talk this over. We can...
Oh, God, kid.
I knew that he had certain feelings towards me, but I had no idea. His entries make it clear that he considers our union a mistake. But there is no indication that he meant you any harm.
He just saw an opportunity.
There are moments when we all become someone else, something other than what we are. It takes only a moment, but we spend the rest of our lives looking back at that moment in shame. He was on his way back when I arrived. Perhaps he was having a change of heart.
And perhaps he wanted to make sure I was dead.
Yeah, there's no way to prove it now. There's no way to prove it now. Yeah, no way whatsoever. He can say it. We saw it, but
If he said he was coming back because he had changed his mind, because he wanted to undo what he had done, would you believe him?
I don't know. I think I would believe him, but I shouldn't, but I think I would.
I can never trust him again, though.
And even if he changed his mind, he still crossed the line.
Yeah.
There has to be a price.
I know. And I'm sure he does as well.
Oh, my God.
You should stay in bed. I'll tell the crew to delay our arrival for another day or so.
Dude, you were breathing coolant.
If we're even an hour late, they'll be worried that we were all killed or something. I'll tell them that I've got a cold, that's all.
But Lanier...
What happened with Lanier will remain on this ship.
That's the best he can do.
Well, telling everyone that I was damn near killed by one of your people isn't exactly my idea of starting off on the right foot. We will go in with smiles and confidence, and that will give him room enough to breathe until we can talk to him.
I mean, John, that's about as noble as you can get in that moment. Well, it looks like Minbar has at least been, it's recovering, you know. Her city is no longer burning. Wow. Nice view you have there.
Still walking around with your head in the clouds, eh, Sheridan?
Londo.
Emperor Molare, if you will. Mr. President, on a joyous day like this, how could I not be here? Another of the benefits of being emperor, or president in your case, is not so much the people who are pleased to see you in office. It's the people who are furious that you're even alive, no less holding a position of...
If you don't mind my saying so, Emperor Molari, your attitude towards us is quite improved over the last time. When we were all on Centauri Prime, you said some unkind things.
Had to get you off there.
Plain to the audience, Delenn, nothing more. I need to get my people fired up for the long and difficult process of rebuilding. When I heard that you were with child, and that you were finally returning here to stay, how could I not come and convey my personal good wishes? I would raise a toast to you, but there doesn't seem to be anything at hand. Mr. President, do you have a little brevare?
Huh?
Since alcohol is dangerous for the Minbari, I left all that stuff back on Babylon 5.
Oh, that's right. The Minbari go crazy.
Not a drop. I'm surprised you didn't bring along your own supplies.
Of course he did.
Associates don't allow me such pleasures anymore. I suppose they feel that I am dangerous enough sober.
What do you see, Delenn? Can you see it?
So, Delenn. Delenn.
What? I'm sorry, what were you saying, Londa?
Be careful.
I brought this for your child. It is a Centauri tradition to give this to the heir to the throne when he or she comes of age.
What is it? It's like an urn.
Besides, I have no heirs. When I am gone, I suspect the Centauri will do all they can to eliminate the position of emperor.
Or give it to Vir Kodo.
When do I...
When your child, male or female, turns 16 years, then you hand it over.
Look at this. I noticed the bottom is sealed.
Yes. I am told that it contains water taken from the river that flowed past the very first palace 2,000 years ago.
Interesting. I hope that's what it really is.
I'm afraid I cannot talk long, and there is no use in attempting to trace this signal. My on-the-shock training has taught me how to avoid such things.
Lanier, listen to me. You need to come back. We can...
No, there is nothing to be done. I have already done enough damage. I only wanted to call to tell you that I'm so sorry for what happened. I never meant him any harm. I never intended for this to happen.
It was an opportunity.
I must consider what I've done. Decide who and what I am. I need to be somewhere else until I can find a way to redeem myself in your eyes. However long that may take.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. I would tell him myself, but I'm too ashamed. While I am no longer sure of a great many things, there is one thing I do know with absolute certainty.
We'll see each other again.
We will meet again, Delenn. And on that day, I will earn your forgiveness.
Oh, kid, what are we setting up here?
Then be happy. For my sake. And for his.
Oh my God, such a rich character. I mean, realistic. I mean, he just saw it.
One thing I do want you to know, to hold in your thoughts in the years to come. I want you to know that you are my friends. That you'll always be my friends, no matter what happens. And I want you to know that this day means more to me than you'll ever know.
It'll probably be his last happy day.
Well, you're always welcome to come back, Londo.
Thank you. Goodbye.
He has to stay away from him. He can't run the risk of them making him do something or...
Are you okay?
For the first time, I think I will be all right.
I don't know how, but... No, buddy.
You have done well.
What was that thing he gave him?
Now what?
Now we await the passage of years.
Years?
We are very patient.
Oh my God. Yep, I knew it. So if they don't open it up until their son is there, do they want the son? Assuming that caper is earmarked for somebody?
Begin recording. Today is my first night on Minbar. My new home. Londo's visit got me thinking about the day my child comes of age. On Earth, that's 21. If Lorien's prediction holds, I only have 19 years left. I won't be there to see you come into your own. Whoever you are, whoever you will be. Not that either of those things matter. Because sight unseen, I know that I will love you because you are my child. And the child of the woman that I love more than life itself. I will give you that love as best I can. For as long as I'm here.
Jesus, man.
I give you but little wisdom I have. Delenn is the greatest ally you will ever have. Her depths of courage and compassion are unmatched in my experience. Look to her for wisdom and fire in equal measure.
A love letter from beyond the grave.
From time to time, you will make mistakes. They're inevitable.
Leave the cigars.
What matters is that you learn from them. There's nothing wrong with falling down, as long as you end up just 2 inches taller when you pick yourself up off the floor. At times, you may end up far away from home. You may not be sure of where you belong anymore.
Who's this? Jakar, Lita?
Because home...
Doc.
...is not a place. It's wherever your passion takes you. As you continue on your path, you will lose some friends and gain new ones. The process is painful, but often necessary. They will change, and you will change because life is changed.
Is he on Babylon 5?
From time to time, they must find their own way, and that way may not be yours. Enjoy them for what they are, and remember them for what they were. There's not much left.
Jesus, man.
Except, I believe, I really do believe that sooner or later, no matter what happens, things do work out. We have hard times, we suffer, we lose loved ones.
Sometimes twice.
But in the long run, if you stay true to what you believe, things do work out. Be willing to fight for what you believe in. It doesn't matter if 1,000 people agree with you or one person agrees with you. It doesn't matter if you stand completely alone. Fight for what you believe.
That's John Sheridan right there.
First piece of advice my dad ever gave me, and now I'm giving it to you. Never
start a fight, but always finish it.
Huh.
Always finish it.
I love it, man.
I might even sleep in tomorrow.
Good idea.
Have I told you today how much I love you?
Yes.
Of course you have, buddy.
I plan to. Every day.
For 19 years. Oh, my word. I know I was super quiet in that one. We'll talk all about it, but boy, oh boy, friends, barely holding my shit together here. All right, everybody, we just finished watching Babylon 5, Season 5, Episode 21, Objects at Rest. And the only thing left to do is talk about it. All right, everybody, we just finished Objects at Rest, the 21st episode of the 5th and final season of the one and only Babylon 5. Friends, okay, I'm going to tell you how I felt with this one. So many people, I mean, so many of you have said in a non-spoilery way, have a box of tissues, have a crate of tissues ready for the last episode. I knew that you can see them setting up stuff for this final episode, which, as you all have also told me in a non-spoilery fashion, was filmed a year prior. And now is, everything we've followed the appropriate paths and we are now ready. The stage is set. The actors are in their positions. It is time for the final scene. And boy, oh boy, Lanier, we knew this was going to happen, didn't we? We knew it. We knew he was going to shoot a shot, one, to say he loved her whenever he thought he was going to die by the Centauri when their ship was sundered. And now he thought, I can get rid of him. And that is the most human characteristic for Minbari, but it honest to God, it seems so realistic. Even though you think, wait a minute, Lanier he was such a dutiful servant, dutiful assistant, dutiful friend to Delenn. Why would he ever do this? Because of those very reasons. Lanier, I completely get it. He fell in love with Delenn. He loves Delenn. He loved Delenn way before, not way before, but he loved Delenn, I would guarantee, before John did. And, there's no quantifying love. You can't say, well, Lanier loves her more than John, or John loves her more than Lanier, or she loves Lanier more than John, or John more than Lanier. It's completely different. There's a definition. There's a completely different track of love for each of those. But I would say this, Delenn does love them both. And it's with that expression of love that she has always been there for Lanier, always given to Lanier, even after her relationship with John started off. She continued to hold Lanier in the highest of regards, to spend her time with him, to laugh with him, and again, you could say, well, that didn't mean anything. They were friends. They are friends, but Lanier, he couldn't stop his heart from going in that direction. And so now, I find it to be one of the most realistic moments in Babylon 5. It unfortunately, as horrible as this sounds, it makes too much sense for him to try to allow John to die. It just makes too much sense. And I thought this was my last shot. This was it. Once they get on Minbar, it's over. I have to watch them have a kid. I have to watch them. And at the same time, do I damn Lanier for that? I think that's the question everybody should ask. Do we damn Lanier for this? And you all have seen the final episode, and I'm sure, true to this kid's word, he is going to reappear and he is going to earn her forgiveness. I have no doubt that will happen, and I have no doubt that will likely result in his death. I think that at some point, if I'm going to make a projection here or prediction here, I think that he is going to appear and somehow save John's life. Even if because I fully expect us to jump right up against the death date for John. We've seen too many flash forwards. We've seen too much of old Jakar, old Londo. I know it. I know where we're going with this, and I think that the only way that Lanier could truly redeem himself in the eyes of not only Delenn and John, but us, is to save John's life. That's what I think. I mean, he might be, I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. And I guess I should really apologize. I didn't say hardly anything in that episode, and I'm going to be very honest with you. Every moment that they were on there, I mean, it really hit me right around when Doc Franklin was leaving, when he was walking off by himself. From that point forward, I was barely keeping my shit together. And I failed a couple times, but I wanted to absorb it. I wanted to be able to watch this thing without, the emotional. I'm gonna allow myself after the end of the finale to weep for an hour or two, but I wanted to see each and every one of these moments. And you know what, man, oh man, I actually, and I don't even know, this is maybe blasphemy, but who wanted to see another series with Babylon 5 with all the people that were on the bridge whenever John turned around and matched rotation? I mean, that with Talon and everybody and Veer, I'm like ready to go again. Let's start it up again, another 5 years, right? Oh my God. And there's a part of me too that in my head canon, and whether or not this is ever addressed, it doesn't really matter to me, to be honest. In my head canon, Veer and Talon become friends. You know what I mean? Like it just seems like that's the way it goes, that the Centauri ambassador on Babylon 5 and the Narn ambassador on Babylon 5, they're just destined to be friends. And I like the idea of each of them having the other. You know what I mean? Oh boy, oh boy. Which I think what would have made that really good, which would have made it, I mean, I thought that this episode was fantastic, and technically the last episode, I would guess, filmed for Babylon 5. I really, really wish that Susan could have been there. I don't know how they would have made that work, whether it was a call coming in or something, some way they could have made it. I hold out hopes that maybe we see her, because the last episode was filmed a year ago. And so, when she was still presumably under contract and everything. So I am hoping that Susan makes another appearance. I think it would be more likely than not that she will. But at the same time, boy, oh boy, it would have been so nice to see her. Like, I was hoping that whenever John was like, oh, I don't want any pomp and circumstance, I just want to be able to leave here, I was hoping that his wishes would somehow be fulfilled. And instead of like a large throng of the masses down the Zocalo or something like that, it had just been maybe one or two faces, and Susan would have been there. Somehow. It doesn't make any sense. It's completely unrealistic, but that would have been utterly fantastic. It would have been so good. It would have been so good. And if there was some way to work, and I don't even know if, I would have liked to have seen everybody that, like Sinclair and Marcus somehow. I don't know, right? I mean, but again, it's just, this show is so well done, and it gives you so much, and you're just reminded of the greatness that we've had in the show. And you know what it ends up being? The reason why I want Susan, the reason why I want Marcus, I want more Babylon 5. That's it. And friends, even though I only have one episode left, I still have an episode remaining here with the finale. I finally think I'm beginning to understand everybody in the community. And I think it is that desire, that burning need for more Babylon 5 that speaks to the absolute greatness of this show. It is something that I know we've talked about it, part of the adventure, part of the journey is the end. Part of the story is the happily ever after, if we get one of those in Babylon 5, or more likely, it's just the end. It has to end to be a great story. Otherwise, it's incomplete. To achieve the 100% completion, task or accomplishment, if this was a video game, you have to finish, you have to end. And I think that in preparation for that finale, which I'm sure this was a 100% kind of getting everybody's places and mental states and emotional states set for this finale that we have coming up. There's absolutely no denying the greatness of the show. There is absolutely no denying the greatness of these characters. And I fully believe that even the person that is the most unlikely of science fiction fans, that might even despise the genre, I think that if they gave this show, truly gave this show enough time, and I don't mean like 5 seasons, I mean like a couple episodes, maybe into season 2, you know what I mean? That you're going to love it, because it deals with so many themes and just incredible character depths and relationships that far surpass the idea of genre. It far surpasses, I mean, you could put this anywhere. You could put this story anywhere. We don't have to have aliens. It doesn't have to be in space. You could put it anywhere and it would still be one of the greatest tales ever told, because it eclipses any of that. It bursts free of the confines and the restraints of genre. It tells a story for the ages. And I'm 1 episode away from joining the rest of you and having experienced it in totality. And I am looking forward to it, dreading it, and loving the end of the journey. Ah, but my dear friends, normally we say goodbye from somewhere is the Greek chorus. Normally we pick a place to say goodbye from, but I can't do that for this episode. I literally cannot do that for this episode. And so I will say this, instead of saying goodbye, I say that we all just patiently wait. And as we wait, the final episode will be here. And it is that time that we will finally and forever say goodbye to the series of Babylon 5, these fantastic characters, and watch it all over again. Friends, until we can conclude Babylon 5, farewell, old friends, and I'll see you.